In the beginning, there was the cube. Greetings, everybody. This is the Starving Martian, and my apologies for going back to the cheap camera, but my wife's got the good one right now, so what you gonna do? Okay, so today we are looking at Transformers The Loyal Subjects Wave 3, and a very, very special, very unique figure from this line. Okay, so we're going to be looking at Decepticon Frenzy in just a moment here, but before we do, let me give you a little backstory, a little what we're looking at and why. This is the only one of these figures I own. I've never picked these up. I've seen them in the stores. They just do not appeal to me. They got that Funko Pop giant bobbleheady look going to them, and I do not like that whole aesthetic. It does not move me. It does not do anything for me. But I was in a store at Five Below, and I saw a bunch of these for $4 each, and just for kicks, and because one of them, you see on the box here, is Laserbeak. So I actually very much happen to like Laserbeak, and that one's not too bad. That one's kind of cool. So it'd be cool if I found a Laserbeak. And I had heard that the Laserbeak, one of the ways you can identify him, is that his box is a bit lighter than some of the others. So I picked these up, weighed them in my hands, found the lightest one in the store, plopped down my $4, and took it home. And when I opened it up, I was a bit disappointed to discover that it is not Laserbeak at all. It is, in fact, Frenzy. Well, it's another cassette minion of Soundwave, so good enough, I guess. And then I started looking at the box. And what I found was that when I looked at all the characters offered on the side of the box, and on the other side, Frenzy is nowhere to be seen. However, when you look at the back and see these ultra rare 1 out of 24, 1 out of 48, and 1 out of 96, Frenzy's outline perfectly matches the 1 out of 96. So, for $4, first shot, I happen to just get the rarest of Wave 3's loyal subjects. And here he is, Decepticon Frenzy in all his glory. So, aside from the fact that he is ultra rare, he does not really do anything for me. Again, I just don't like the general look of these figures. However, if this is the sort of thing you're into, Frenzy seems to be molded exactly the same as Rumble, except in different colors, and Rumble has the pile driver hands, whereas Frenzy's got regular fists. Now, personally, for me, I like my Frenzies to be the red ones, and my Rumbles to be the blue / black / purple / whatever ones, but whatevs. They go back and forth. Sometimes they're one color, sometimes the other. So this is Decepticon Frenzy, and he comes with this little backpack, flight pack looking thing here. In the original G1 toy, of course, this was 2 separate pieces that he could hold as laser guns. And as a bonus, he comes with his little tech specs with a bio. So we can read that Frenzy's function is a warrior. That for Frenzy, it's not about any Decepticon cause. It's not about any quantifiable cause or goal or purpose at all. It's all about violence, fear, destruction, and mayhem. Frenzy lives to fight. He lusts to destroy with an intensity that borders on insanity. War is his fuel, his oxygen. Despite his small stature, he'll lead a charge into battle against robots many times his size, screaming for destruction with every microchip of his being. This single-minded obsession makes him a hard bot to associate with personally, but a frightening asset in the battlefield. His partner and brother, Rumble, is only too eager to back him up. Frenzy's manic attack style and his battle cry, a sonic attack produced by special drums in his torso that can severely disrupt electrical flows, resulting in all sorts of mechanical malfunctions and balance issues, make him difficult to get close to in combat, but cool and measured reaction to his wild ragings is usually the most effective strategy. So there's the text spec description of our friend Frenzy. Now, as far as comparisons go, as I said, it's the only figure in this line I own. Here he is next to Ratbat from the War for Cybertron line. And here he is next to Leader Class Soundwave. Pull back a bit. And that actually kind of scales alright. So you have that. So if you want a Frenzy of your own, you're going to have to get pretty lucky shaking these boxes around. Like I said, he's a little bit lighter than some of them, but apparently not the lightest. So look for a mid-range weight. If you have a Rumble, you'll know pretty much what what this guy feels like in the box. If you want to buy him online, I took a look-see, and the cheapest I was able to find him was $55, and prices went up from there. Saw up to $125, $130 just for this guy, and that's only because he's so super duper ultra rare. I would not pay anything near that for him. Even if I was a collector of these guys, I wouldn't pay more than, say, 10, 15 for something like this. Now, he does have pretty good articulation. His head can rotate. It'll rotate more if you take his backpack off, which you can. The hands and the legs. His little kick action. And he's got a waist pivot there. So, for a little rectangle, you can actually get him in quite a few little poses. And there you have it. So, yeah, super rare Frenzy from the Loyal Subjects. Not the best thing I've ever owned, but I do like, the irony of somebody who doesn't even collect these things getting the rarest and most valuable one on his first shot. So anyway, this has been the Starving Martian, showing off my lucky find, and we will catch up with you next time with another review, and hopefully on my better camera. But until then, as always, keep watching the skies.